Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us. First off, I wanted to touch on a couple of items that was brought up in the last video on the $80 to $100 apartments. Look, price over here, at least in the Philippines, does not dictate safety. That $80 apartment that I stayed in for 2 years was one of the safest places that I've ever stayed in my life for many reasons. The neighborhood, so we have the mayor living close to us in the $80 apartment, and I have never seen so many cameras and so many safety features. I'm not going to go into them all because I don't want to let the cat out of the bag on her safety features. That's her business, and I want her to be safe. Very nice mayor. The point is that $80 or $100 does not dictate safety here in the Philippines. I'm here to tell you that on my house that was anywhere between $1,200 to $1,500 of escrow and mortgage, we had at least, I think it was 2 shootouts. This is in the heartland, a really good neighborhood. And then I moved to an apartment, which was, it was middle. It was a middle class apartment with working class people. In my first couple of weeks, there's a shootout right in the middle of the street with some jerk walking down the street with his gun, shooting intermittently at a car. I was beyond belief on that one because there was kids around. Move forward to the Philippines. I'm here to tell you that, again, those apartments in Trece were very safe. So don't get the two mixed up. And the last point I wanted to make about the $80 to $100 apartments is, again, I've said this 3 or 4 times, but I guess people don't listen to all the videos, and that's okay. I did not travel enough in the Philippines. I did not see enough of the beauty of the Philippines, and I hope to someday in the future. I love the Philippines. I'm still connected to the Philippines. I still have lots of friends and lots of interest there. It's a beautiful place. So don't ever think that I'm disparaging, because I love the Philippines, and I will be back. So with that point about the Philippines, I was thinking the other day, if you are serious about coming to the Philippines to live, to explore, to look at the possibilities for your next chapter, I would suggest you getting hooked up with this one organization. This one organization was such a huge help to me. Didn't cost me a dime to be involved with them. And before I listened to a blogger, before I had any kind of real roots into the blog community, I was hooked up to this organization. And that is the PRA, Philippines Retirement Authority. I think that's what it stands for. If I'm wrong, somebody will tell me. The PRA is a great organization, at least for me it was. And so before I got hooked up with an agent, and before I got hooked up with all the bloggers, I got hooked up with the PRA. And I went to a Zoom meeting. This is right at the end of COVID. I went to a Zoom meeting to figure out how to get the SRRV. It was on the retirement visas. And it was so helpful. And I met a couple of PRA employees and who always responded back. So it was daytime when I was responding, it was their nighttime, and the very next day they responded back to me. So if you're literally thinking about coming here, hook up with the PRA. I'm going to put their website down, or their web address down below, along with Mary Rose and Thelma's email address, because that trifecta, PRA, Mary Rose, Thelma, really, they were so wonderful. So great to have in your back pocket for your help. But let's get to the PRA right now. So I still am in contact with the PRA. I still get updates. And I'm telling you, they are moving in a great direction, I believe. They are putting out this list, and it's brilliant. And I wish that I'm thinking about doing it here in Thailand. They're accredited vendors. And they're people who they have vetted out and who they trust in. So you immediately come to the country with a list. Oh, okay, this, and this. And you can say whatever you want. I've had really good luck with the PRA and their affiliates. When I moved here to Thailand, I had to have a shipper for some boxes. And the PRA did not have anybody at that time. And I don't know if they do now. And so I went out on my own, and it was not a good situation. You know, they overcharged of what they quoted. They took forever to deliver. You know, I literally could have put it on my back and swam across. I mean, it took me rattling my saber, I mean, an inordinate amount of times to them, the shipping company, to get my stuff here. And then once they got it to me and I paid for the Bangkok to Hua Hin, the shipping company, a different one, tried to come back for more money. And I'm like, no, here's my receipt. So with that in mind, get hooked up with the PRA. They're doing a Christmas mailer right now, newsletter. And it's brilliant. It's great. It's recipes. It's more accredited vendors. So if any one organization can help you, you know, again, bloggers are great. Mariarose Thelma are great. You know, and I hate to say this because it sounds so trite and sounds so, but do your research. I hate saying that because it's such a thing that's said right now as a throwaway. I did so much research before I moved to Asia. I did, you know, like I said, I did blogs, I did websites, I did Google, I did Bing, I did Yahoo. I talked to other expats. So I did my due diligence. And I suggest, as part of your due diligence, it's the PRA. As always, I would love to know what you think, what your experience has been with them. And like I said, I'm going to put their contact information down below, and contact them. You know, contact Mariarose, contact them, contact your agents who don't charge you anything. Mariarose will never charge, which is a beautiful thing. So with that in mind, have a great holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Festivus. Let us know what you think. This is Rich in Thailand and Philippines. I'll see you next time.